Hello and welcome. So we are now on day 2 of the Hartley to Melbourne road trip. We are now just about to leave Canberra, leave Belconnen and head to Yass. At Yass we're going to look at the Yass Railway Museum, and we're also going to go and have a look at some old remnants of the Yass tramway. We might also go check out Yass Junction, which is currently still serviced by trains, but I'm not sure yet. And then we're going to head from Yass to Gundagai, which is only about an hour. So between here and Gundagai, it's only 2 hours, which is really quite handy, quite good. And then, yeah, so we're going to look at the Gundagai Railway Museum in Gundagai, obviously. And we're going to go see the dog on the tucker box, which is pretty cool. And then we're going to head from there to Albury. And we're staying in Albury tonight. At the Atura in Albury. I will show you the room when I get there. I didn't show you where I stayed last night because I was staying at my brother's house and I didn't really need to show you his house because it's a bit weird, but anyway. So yeah, and then tomorrow we're heading to Melbourne, which is awesome. We're doing a whole heap of stuff in Albury, so I'll do a full video about the Albury history walk that I'm doing in the morning, tomorrow morning. And I'm also going to be taking heaps of photos and posting them everywhere. So go check out my Instagram, which is Keezy_official, for all my like normal kind of stuff and music related stuff. And for train related stuff, go follow Keezy's Trains, all one word, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so go check them out. And yeah, let's start the day. It's currently 10:50. I'm about 50 minutes late from what I intended. I was intending on leaving at 10 o'clock, but I slept in, which is understandable. It's Sunday. I'm tired. I drove all day yesterday, and I'm pretty much going to be driving, actually not as much today. I think it's more like actually just enjoying things today, which is quite cool. But yeah, so let's get to Yass, and I'll see you when we get to Yass. We have made it to our first stop for the day. We're here at the Yass Railway Museum. As you can see, there's a few trains and locos around, which is pretty cool. This is I believe the original Yass railway station, which is pretty cool. I haven't actually been here before, so we're going to have a look around. All the photos and stuff will be posted on the Keezy's Trains Instagram account, so go check that out. But I'm going to record just a little short little thing. And then yeah, we're going to be heading to a few other spots in Yass and then heading to Gundagai, so let's go. So we're now back in the car. I've just had a look through Yass Railway Museum. It's probably the coolest railway museum I've been to. If you're ever going through from Canberra to Albury, I highly recommend stopping in here. It is one of the best railway museums I've been to. It's the original Yass railway station. There it is there. And it has that steam loco there and that diesel loco over there. Those two worked here at this station, and I absolutely love the original history of this station and of this tram line. So, you know, alive. It's still a thing. It's, you know, a lot of railway museums that you go to, especially out here in the country, they're old railway stations, but they don't have history to do with that actual train station. There's history to do with other train stations and a lot of other photos from other trains in other places, but there's nothing to do with the actual line or train station itself. So I really, really like it. I think it's extremely cool. I highly recommend coming here. For concession, it's only $4. For adults, it's only $6. It's super cheap to get into. There's so much to look at. There's some really cool souvenirs as well, such as the original, a copy of the original timetable for the Yass tramway. I don't know why it was called a Yass tramway, because it technically wasn't a tram. It was just a branch line, but obviously back then they didn't call them branch lines. But yeah, so come check it out. It's one of the coolest places I've been to. We're now going to leave Yass and head to Gundagai. I might be stopping at Yass Junction Station. I don't know yet. I'm going to see how far away it is, and if it's too far, then I won't. But if it's relatively close, I'll go have a look and take some photos and record and stuff. As I said, if you want to see photos and videos, go over to Casey's Trains on Instagram and check out my other railway related train stations and locomotives videos, which are New South Wales railway stations and locomotives. Tomorrow I will be doing some videos on Victorian stations, so check that out. I will be taking you guys on the next trip because it's day 3 of the road trip. But for more in-depth videos, go check out that other YouTube channel. Sorry. But for now, let's go to the next stop. So we're now at another stop along our road trip. We've kind of branched off a bit, and we're actually at Yass Junction Station. Yass Junction Station is still in use. There's unfortunately no trains until 4 o'clock this afternoon, and I'm not waiting here that long because I have to actually get to Albury. So yeah, but I thought I'd just come through and show you a little bit of the front of the station. So we have the Yass Junction bench. It is a CountryLink style bench. Before New South Wales Trainlink was New South Wales Trainlink, it was CountryLink, and the styles were blue and white instead of orange and white. Here we have the branch line that would have gone to the Yass town. This is the light railway, so the tramway. And here we have the original platform that would have been used for, which is quite cool. We walk along the tracks and we head back to the car. Our next stop on this journey will be Gundagai. We are going to the Gundagai Rail Museum. I don't know if that is actually at the train station or not, but we'll see. So let's head on to Gundagai. So we've now made it to another stop. We're at the Dog on the Tucker Box here in Gundagai. It's pretty cool. It's got a little like water thing, put coins and stuff. It's pretty cool. We're going to go into the souvenir shop in a second. It's quite a nice view behind me as well, and obviously the Dog on the Tucker Box, which is pretty cool. So we come over here, and the story. There's actually a book about it. As well, so if you're interested, pause the video and read that out. I couldn't be bothered reading it out, so, but yeah, so it's pretty cool. Come and check it out if you're coming through Gundagai. We're now going to have a look in the souvenir shop, and then we're going to go get some food, and then maybe go to the Rail Museum. So we're now done in Gundagai. We are not going to the Rail Museum here. It's too late now, and I don't have time, and I got to get to Albury. Albury's still about 2 hours away from here in Gundagai, so we're going to go head there now, head straight down there, get as far as we can before I need fuel. We might have to stop in, I believe, Holbrook to get some fuel, and we're going to see how we go, but onwards to Albury. And we've made it to another stop. As you can see, the sun is going down, which is pretty cool. You might see what's behind me. That's a submarine behind me. It's pretty cool. It's in the ground, which is a bit unusual, but it's pretty cool. It's a subway, I believe. It's a submarine. I believe it is HMAS Otway, I think it's called. I'm going to go have a closer look at it. So let's go have a quick look at it. This is in the town of Holbrook. We're about, I believe, 40 minutes away from, Albury. We've just stopped here because I need to get some fuel, and also there's a railway auction that's on that I need to have a look at also. This is quite cool. There's a little light here. I want to see if I can maybe point that in another direction. Nope, it's stuck there. This is pretty cool. This is an actual submarine. It's pretty cool. I've got mud on my grey shoes, which is a bit annoying. This is a pretty cool thing. This isn't something you see every day, especially on land. It is an actual submarine, which is really quite interesting. I don't think you're actually allowed to climb up onto it. If you are, I will. Yeah, there we go. HMS Otway. You can use this outdoor area, but please do so with caution. Maximum of 10 people allowed on the deck at any time. Wash your hands before and after climbing the submarine. Assume the people before you has the virus. That's funny. I don't know why it's funny, but it is. I'm going to climb up there in a second. That is quite cool. You can actually see in it that it's just been buried in the ground. But it says scan me. It's cool. So feel free to scan those QR codes. It's pretty cool. And have a walk up here. We're now walking on top of the submarine here. Holbrook Shire Council, Otway. Dedicated as a tribute to all submariners past, present and future. Available by Mrs. Gundagai Holbrook, widow of Commander Holbrook, and after whom this town is named. Cool. That's pretty cool. Directly behind this plaque are the port and starboard propeller securing nuts from HMAS Otway. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is quite interesting. I think there's another way of getting onto this from the back, so we might have a look. And that looks like that's the back of it, which is pretty cool. So as I said, this isn't something you see every day in any average town, just a big submarine in the ground, but it's pretty cool. And if you're going to Albury, I highly suggest coming and checking this place out. It's pretty cool. There's a cafe there. Yes, there is. You can get in through the back here. It's pretty cool. B11 submarine. What's B11 submarine? Don't know what that is. Periscope control room. Submarine Museum Centre and Pioneers Memorial Torpedo. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, there's that there as well. I'm not going to climb up that way. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm going to go have a little bit more of a look around. And then we're going to go get some fuel. And yeah, but if you're around the area, come and check this out. It's pretty cool. It's a submarine that's in the ground. It's a full submarine. It's pretty cool. So yeah. It's taking a while. Don't make your key. What? Whoa, that's weird as. That's cool as. Loved it very much. That's fucking cool as. That's cool as. So we've now made it to Albury. I'm at my hotel, so I'm not really doing much at the moment. I'm waiting for my dinner to be delivered, but otherwise we're done for the day. We're done for day 2. Day 3, which is tomorrow, we're going to Melbourne. We're going to have a look around Albury first, and a little bit of Wodonga as well. and stop at a few places like Glen Rowan along the way. So stay tuned for tomorrow. It's going to be fucking awesome. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned. I hope you're all well. And thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And I'll see you tomorrow.